What's going on, everyone? This is Cadman Cycling. Welcome in, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great day. Trying something a little bit different today. So, staying away from a race today, actually trying my hand at a workout. Trying to really get this into the routine a little bit more. One of the things I've noticed in my recent races, especially jumping up to a new category, is the need for me to start building my endurance. And I can do that in many ways, whether it's just kind of adding recovery rides in, whether it's starting a training plan, whether it's just making sure to get some of these zone 2, zone 3 rides in a couple times a week. I think that'll go a long way to making me a better rider. So that's exactly what I'm doing today. I'm trying my hand at the tempo over under workout. It's available in week 5 of the Grand Fondo workout plan. This is really my first shot at a workout, so I wasn't sure where to start. Decided to pick this one because it was just under an hour long, and that's about how much time I had available in the day to jump on the bike and try my hand at a workout. There wasn't a good race at the time, so it made for kind of the perfect option. Really until now, about 95% of my time, if not more, on Zwift has been in races. I generally race about 3 times a week, kind of depending on availability. But going forward, I'm really going to try to start building these workouts into my overall Zwift plan, hoping it can help my endurance in some of these longer races. So just starting here, we have a 5-minute warm-up to get started, and I'll actually jump forward to the workout and kind of explain exactly how this one works. So there's 5 different sets of 8-minute intervals. We just finished the warm-up. We're starting the first set. Each of these intervals is split into 2 pieces. The first 4 minutes of every interval is at 91% of my FTP. So in Zwift, my FTP is set at 242 watts. Seems a little bit high for me, but a good goal to shoot for. I don't think I would be able to hold 242 watts for an entire hour in a race, but anyways, that's what it's set at in Zwift. So 91% of that FTP has me at 220 watts for the first 4 minutes of each interval. And then the second 4 minutes of each interval is at 80% of my FTP. So essentially just jumping kind of between these two levels for 5 different intervals, which totals a 40-minute workout, including the warm-up 5 minutes ahead of that, and then cool down 5 minutes after that. So total workout length of 50 minutes seemed just perfect for today. And really, what I think this is doing is a pretty good job of simulating kind of a race pace. So this is a tempo workout. I'll show on the screen right now exactly kind of the zones that this workout sits in. So it's really between that zone 3 and zone 4 work. So it's not really the zone 2 endurance ride. It's a little bit more tempo race pace, showing kind of how I can sustain efforts at close to FTP, but then hopefully recover if I can at about 80% of the FTP. So a lot of times in these races that are between 30 minutes or an hour long, you need to find ways to recover even at fast paces. And I think that's something that I've struggled in, and I need to start building my endurance to be able to recover in some of these rides, even when I'm close to FTP. So that's exactly what this workout is really trying to help me with. So we went ahead, skipped forward. We're now in the 4th interval. It was kind of interesting. The first couple of intervals seemed pretty easy. About 3 and 4 is where it got really hard. So my heart rate is up in the 170s. I think when I started this workout, I wanted to keep the heart rate lower, like around 150. Very quickly realized that this was a bit harder of a ride than I was expecting going into it. I think I'm just so used to the races, and you're in a pack, and the effort isn't always decided by you as a rider or by a preset workout plan. It kind of depends on the pack and the dynamics. Honestly, I got a little bit bored doing this workout, but again, necessary to get better as a rider and start to build endurance. I was watching some YouTube videos during it, but ended up kind of struggling more than I was expecting. So that was the fourth interval. Now we skipped forward to the very end of the workout. It felt a little bit better at the end once I kind of saw the light at the end of the tunnel, if you could say. Just finishing up the workout here. So, and the workout is done in ERG mode, so the trainer automatically sets my watts. Whether I increase or decrease cadence, it'll change the resistance to make sure that my watts stay the same. So this is the end of my first workout. Hopefully many more to come. Like I said, this was just the first workout that seemed pretty similar to what I was looking for today. But please do let me know if you have any good suggestions on workouts that have worked for you. I think I'm looking for something kind of in that 45 to 90 minute range, just under an hour or about an hour and a half, to really start building that endurance that I think can hopefully take me to the next level as a B rider. So finish the intervals. It's a nice little free ride as a cool down. I think that's something I need to get better at as well. Usually I finish races and kind of sit on the ground and then log off Zwift. I really need to incorporate cool downs into my routine as well. So overall, just trying to build endurance, become a better rider. I'll try to continue fitting these into my overall cycling routine. I'll try to race a couple times a week, but make sure I'm getting in the miles as well, that aren't always all out effort, but really making me gain that endurance, become a better rider. Seeing the ride report right here looks pretty nice when you have that ERG mode, not as many spikes like you see in a race. Heart rate kind of stayed in that zone 3 area, even with the power being in zone 2 and zone 3. But yeah, first of many to come, guys. This was a little bit of a different video, but thanks for hanging in there with me. We'll be back to racing in no time. So thanks for joining, and I'll catch you on the next one. This is Cadman Cycling. Bye.